What's good? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again back at it again. You feel me? Yo, I just wanted to light the sage. I just wanted to light some sage. I hope you're feeling me because I could be weird, but I could be really serious at the same damn time. Okay, sorry, I'm finished my intro. Okay, intro. Okay. All right. I wanted to I just came in from getting some halal and I just something just made me want to light some sage. So let a nigga try me. No, I'm playing. I'm like, why I want to light some sage? Somebody doing something funny. There has been some funny business going on around my life, but it's not nothing to be treading over. I just take things a little serious sometimes because I treat people with integrity. I do things with integrity, so I expect that shit back. Whether you have the capacity to give it or not, I'm still looking for that. Okay? Equal opportunity. Okay? All right. Continue being the person that I just feel like saying this, even though I just vented about my own shit, but just don't ever switch up who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, continue being the person that nobody is like around you. Like, continue trying to be that person that you wish showed up for you. Continue being that person that people wish showed up for them. Because even though people don't appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, it's still is very important to be that person. Because we need more people like that. You know what I mean? Thank you. So let's get straight into this. Oh, there go that smoke. There go that smoke. I don't know what's been going on in the last 2 days. I've been kind of booed up. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna see what's good with the energy. Sorry, I haven't been here in like a day or two. All right, we're gonna see what's good with the what's good. We're gonna see what's good with the what's good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yo, I was at work and they freaking somebody took my coat. Like, hey, they must have really needed that shit. And if somebody threw it out, they're my enemy now. Fall in that pool with all the other enemies. Because, baby, who does that? It's cold outside. You gonna throw out somebody's coat? Really? How y'all doing? All right, we gonna get straight into this. Just want to acknowledge my father, my mother, my spirit team. Thank you so much for being with me and staying by my side at all times. Please protect the messages in the reading. Archangel Michael, please protect the messages in the reading. Archangel Gabriel, please facilitate this message. Ancestors closest to the sun, please allow this reading to be for clarity. Ashe, Ashe. Ashe. Three of Pentacles. You may be manifesting something around your work life. Something may be also going on around your work life. Yep. Oh, wow. So this is a collective thing. I just heard a reading on this. Wow. Okay. Yay. The collective is going up. Yay. Yay. Okay. So you may be feeling like, oh, I'm getting chills. Okay. You may be feeling like, how do I say this? Like, you may be feeling like a transition is coming, and you was waiting for like a sign to do something or be a certain way or move a certain way or have a certain mindset to prepare yourself for this something. And this is what's happening right now. You actually finally seeing what it could take or what it will take or what you need to do or what type of mindset you need to be in to get to a point where you're content, you have everything set, you're stable, you know what I'm saying? You got everything going for yourself, and you got people probably working for you, working with you. And this is something that you manifested out of patience, out of understanding that, you have to, not that you have to wait for a sign, but maybe in your situation you waited for a sign, and that was you in God's agreement, like, yeah, I'm just gonna like wait for a sign from you and just make it really clear so I don't make any mistakes on, how I see things. I remember saying I didn't like the sage, but now this thing is really like, it smells good to me. But now it smells like a smoker's house. When I walk into the house, I'm like, yeah, this shit smell like somebody was smoking in here. But I love the smell of it now. I don't know. Oh. You may be getting a little bit of turbulence in your life, just like I was saying what I was dealing with. But like, see, what the situation I was dealing with, I could choose whether I wanted to be upset about it or not. I chose to be upset about it. Which is not the best thing to do. Okay? Sometimes I feel like maybe my anger is meant for me to see what's actually going on, because sometimes, us empaths, we could just let things slide constantly, 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 and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. I burned off something I wasn't supposed to. Okay. I'm going to get a new one. Sorry. I just keep getting distracted. So, maybe you're dealing with a distraction or some distractions. Be careful with that. What's this Three of Swords? Don't get distracted too quick. Don't get distracted. If you find that something is distracting you, come back into your center. Come back into what you know. Meditate. Come back into that communion time with spirit. Okay. You can have fun. Nobody's saying you can't have fun. You can't go out. You can't do things. Nobody's saying you can't have the great things in life and do the things like every day. But the thing is, you need a balance. You need the ability to be able to come back into center, like more like, say you got 24 hours in a day. All right. You could take 10 hours and do something else. You could take 15 hours and do something else. But the rest of the time of that day, get back, tap in. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep that fire going, Yeah. The problem with not keeping that fire going is that's where the turbulence starts to come. The turbulence could come either way, though. Don't get me twisted. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. The turbulence will come either way. But turbulence does come in certain situations. It does come when you're focusing on the wrong thing. 99 might be significant. I just seen it twice. What's that, an 18? So that reduces back down to the 9. So 999. So, Some of y'all may feel like you sold your soul, but I'm not really getting that. Or maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a job situation. Maybe it's something outside of what you believe in, that is just not for you, but you're dedicated to it. Like, you know what's the right thing to do, but because you're dedicated to this thing, it's almost like you're having slip-ups. That's for somebody. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, but you're doing good, though. This is just a warning. Just, my readings, you know how my readings are. We just like to make sure we're on the right track. And we are never going to be going in a straight, direct road. Just remember that. So me coming around and doing these readings is not always going to be like, oh, exactly what I want to hear. No, this is going to be like the type of readings that work on your shadow, that work on your mishaps, that work on these things so you could just grow. It's not to come at you or hurt you, because you're an amazing individual, bro. You got the world and the sun. Things are changing for you, but in order to avoid 5 of Cups, you know what I'm saying? 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. In order to avoid these things and being trapped in these things, you have to work towards the things that you really want, because there's this, I'm not saying like you're going to be tortured if you don't do what you're supposed to do, or you're going to go through the most hurt or the most problems if you don't do what you're supposed to do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just things are not going to be aligned. And when things aren't aligned, anything is possible. And you don't want that type of, anything possible type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have a vibe that's like, I'm doing what I need to do and I'm aligned, Something like that. Nice Swords still came out, yeah. Yeah. So what else? Some of y'all know exactly what to do, but like I said, you're being distracted. I'm hearing get into meditation like fast. Okay. So just take some time to commune, What I do is I put on frequency music and I just sit there. And I think, and then I let it go. And I think and I let it go. And then I let it go. Then I let it go. And then I just let my imagination flow. And whatever spirit wants to show me through my imagination, or whatever visions they give me, I'll be able to catch a feeling off of those things and an understanding. And yeah, eventually I would understand. Sometimes I might not understand, but yeah. All right. I'm getting like a masculine energy. Look, the moon again. Yeah, if you're a female, do not put any man over your business is what I'm hearing, but what I'm getting is like, don't put any man over your over your life at this moment. If he's not your husband, or is he, if y'all know y'all not married in that sense, like honestly, I don't really believe you need paperwork to say that you're married. I believe it's just something that that you're married to this person. Honestly, when you actually have sex with somebody, you're marrying yourself to that person. But that's another conversation for another day. But I mean, some of us are married to a lot of people, But you gotta cut them cords, whatever the case is. That's also spiritual. So you could divorce without paperwork as well. But what I'm getting is like, don't put anybody in in such a pedestal that it's above your calling. Find some balance. And for men, I'm getting, don't let work come between you and your calling. It seems like I'm hearing entrepreneurship. I feel like you're mostly like focusing on the wrong thing, but not necessarily. I think maybe you're going too hard and not recognizing certain things that are necessary. That's a channeled message. Yeah. But you're doing amazing. Like, you're doing a great job. It's just like a little redirection in like what you're putting all your whole focus in will do great for you. I know you're getting the nudges. Just listen to those nudges. That's all. Okay. And same thing with ladies. I know you're getting your nudges too. Make sure you're paying attention to that. And you're doing what you need to do. Balance, 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 balance. No matter what the situation is, I don't care if you're a whole god ascended. Okay? Balance is key. All right? Let's see what's going on. Making mistakes, refusing to learn, apathy. Yeah. So you just get back into that balance of understanding, of tapping in, of communion. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, period. Because staying in that mode will keep this amazing trajectory going for you. Like, you're going somewhere in life. But if you don't keep that frequency, you know what I'm saying? Everything is energy. So you gotta keep that frequency alive. Yeah, because you're going to get the things that you really want. 10 of Pentacles came out again. Oh, no, it was 10 of Cups before. So 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get everything that you need and deserve and want. But Spirit just does not want you to forget about what your role is on this earth. And you need to stay tapped in order to fulfill that role. So if you're distracted with the material things, if you're distracted with love, if you're distracted with work, these are things that you deserve. You deserve to have the type of job that you want. You deserve to have the relationship that you want. You deserve to have fun. You deserve all the things. But these things cannot consume. Please understand what I'm trying to say. These things cannot have more precedence over your life than the others. Okay? Then your calling is what I meant to say. You know your calling, what you've been doing. That's his 9 of Swords. Yeah, because the 9 of Swords came out before too, like, I'm getting, that's why you're having feelings of, like anxiety over certain situations, or something is upsetting you. But it's just a warning, because you sit in the Queen of Cups energy. All that's there for is to like shake you up a little bit, so you could like start like to see what is going on. Yeah, because you deserve harmony. Thank you, Spirit. That's so sweet. Spirit is so gentle with you and loving and kind. Like, they could really make some real heavy shit shake, but they give you minor inconveniences. And it's a beautiful thing that that's all they need to do to get your attention. I got chills when I said that. Just a little minor inconvenience that drives you wild. But it's just to get you back on track. Coming home, exactly. Belonging, right. I love that. Spirit was also saying earlier, ooh, I lost it. So it's more of like, the things that you go through are not anything to hurt you. Everything that you go through are things to build you up. Everything that you go through is necessary for your growth. Whether you feel like something really, 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 really bad happened, which most of the cases in this collective, you're not going through something so bad that you can't handle, that you can't get past, that you can't just find a solution for. Spirit is gentle with you. Or if not even gentle, just more so like you have the strength, you have the backing, you have the support. So if you go through something, you know, there's support there, seen and unseen. Spirit is going to take care of people that do you wrong as well. But you got to think of it like this. The people that do you wrong are also, I'm hearing in on it, like 2112. They're used to help you. They are being used to help you. So even if they don't know that they're helping you, or something about them is turning you off or pissing you off, just know that whatever they're doing, they're being used to do that in order to wake you up from something, or show you something, tell you something. Yeah, this is the world that you live in now. You work with spirit, so what spirit says goes with the lovers. But spirit loves you more than anything. Okay, 22 on the clock. That's 4. That's back to coming home, belonging. You're very, very much loved. Oh my God, and the Hierophant comes out. Because you're dedicated, you give your heart and your soul to the cause. I think what it is that when you go and have a little bit of fun, or like, you get your accolades from what you go through, the flesh starts to like really like kind of overpower the spirit. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about lusty stuff and stuff, but it's like the things that your human self loves, you start to get an abundance of it. 222 may be significant. You start to get an abundance of it, and then you want to sit in that energy, but you can't stay in that energy. You got to balance it out. You got to shake it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm picturing like one of them juice or milk bottles with like the syrup at the bottom. Like you have to keep it shaking. You can't just stay still in one area, or else the drink is not going to taste good. I keep saying 222. Okay, let's close it out. Strength, yep. And then you got the infinity is giving me like when you're shaking the bottle. I don't know. Keeping the balance going constantly, no matter what. You're never going to be, you're never going to sit in imbalance. You're never going to sit in an imbalanced frequency. You're always going to be shaken up to move when it's time to move. Okay? Yeah, to put you back on track with your plans. Yeah, fuck yeah. To put you back on track with the things that you need to be doing. Okay? You see the world right there in his hands. Okay? All these wands. 2, 3, 4. Right. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. This is 5 of Pentacles. Because they're trying to avoid poverty for you. You don't deserve poverty. You're not supposed to be in poverty. Period. The High Priestess came out, but it's telling me also that you are a High Priestess. It came out in reverse, but it's telling me that you are the High Priestess, and you just need to find your center again with the 2 of Cups. Okay? Get in touch with who you are spiritually. That's what I'm getting. Yo, and it's crazy because I seen the snakes and it was talking about snakes. I need to learn more about snakes because I know that's very significant. But I got 3 snakes here. And then the death came out. You're putting an end to group collaborations against you. They could do whatever they want to do. They could do what they feel like they want to do. People may look at them like they're in the right or doing the right thing. But, and you might cheer some of these people on. Take that if it resonates. But the little girl in you or the little guy in you is telling you, nah, there's something wrong here. I gotta move to the left or move to the right. I gotta allow my angels to set me up in the way I need to be set up. You got the Lovers and the 2 of Cups. They both got wings. They both got snakes. I'm just covering up the ladies' body parts. But there's a snake on this tree. And you see the lion and the girl. I feel like these both are the people that are in the Strength card. Okay. It's like the girl became a lion. And solidified. That, okay, if there's one snake, there's mischievousness. But if there's 2 snakes, they come together with balance. Wow. That download was very interesting. I wish it was somebody else that could get that download and actually explain it better than I did. But whatever you come into, it's going to be like massively powerful. Massively. It's going to be filled with love and respect and power. Whether this is a group or a lover. I'm hearing from the power invested in me. You invested time into yourself, and whoever you're coming into collaboration with, these people, this person has invested time on themselves as well, or dedicates certain time to themselves. It's almost like a whirlwind of amazing people just coming together. And there's going to be forces trying to deter this, but there's even bigger forces, a bigger army, a bigger nation. Not even just an army, a nation of guides that are coming through with pitchforks. Somebody may be affiliated with the Arcturian. You may have a connection with the sea. with bodies of water. Major changes are happening, and you just got to strap in and be ready. Spirit is saying get the right seatbelt, because it's going to be a ride, a cosmic ride. Oh, you don't know what's happening next. I don't know what's happening next, but I feel like I could see and feel it. It's like a whirlwind, but it's not something you can see with the naked eye. You're going to have such a hunger because of this whirlwind that it's just going to like turn into a tsunami of success. I'm hearing spiritually. So whatever it is that you're working on spiritually, it will manifest into the physical. That's the energy I'm getting. Well, that's going to be a read. 3113 on the clock. That's going to be a read. If this resonates, hit that like button. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section below. I do have personals open. All the information is in the description box below. And with that being said, I'll check y'all in the next one. Love ya.